back again with a new video and a new location. So if you hear some babies in the background screaming, don't panic. Those are my boys and they're supposed to be here. I hope everything is well with all of you whenever this video shows up in your feed. And if you'd be so kind to afford me the opportunity to fanboy it up real quick, I'd be much obliged. For those of you who've seen my hard questions video, then you know that I love Spider-Man, and almost as equally, I love Marvel, specifically the MCU, and more specifically, the Avengers movies, and even more specifically, Infinity War and Endgame. But before I go any further and say what I'm about to say next, I'm assuming that everyone who wanted to see Infinity War and Endgame has already seen both, so this shouldn't be a spoiler, right? Should I say it just to be safe? If you're still planning to see the movies and haven't seen them, then plug your ears and look away just in case you can read lips. Cool? Cool. Remember that scene in Infinity War when Doctor Strange tells Iron Man, Spider-Man, and the Guardians that out of the millions of ways to defeat Thanos, there's only one that's actually going to work? That's crazy, right? Then Doctor Strange reminds Iron Man again in Endgame that there's only one way. Iron Man then realizes what that one way is, and he sacrifices himself to defeat Thanos and save the universe. Everybody cries. They have a nice funeral for Tony. Everybody cries some more. I leave the theater feeling like Robert Downey Jr. died in real life. All in all, it was a great moment in fiction, but it sounds like they pulled that scene straight from the Bible. Out of the plethora of ways that people think they can get right with God and be saved, Jesus says that he is the only way to the Father. That's a bold and definitely non-PC statement he made. So did he really mean it? Yeah. You might want to get your pen and paper ready or open up a Word doc while you watch and write down these scriptures that we're about to reference. I'll give you a second. To give you Jesus' full statement, he says that I am the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through me. Peter, one of his disciples, adds that nor is there salvation in any other, for there is no other name under heaven given among men by which we must be saved. You may hear a lot of talk going on, but please do not be deceived by anyone who says that you can buy your way into heaven, work your way into heaven, nice your way into heaven. There's going to be a lot of good people who might not make it. No matter how good we think we are, our own righteousness is like filthy rags, and sometimes we don't even know it. For example, my boys will gladly and confidently walk out of the house with spaghetti stains all over their clothes, acting like they're all good if we let them. And again, they don't even know the stains are there. And that's the same with God's adult children. We can think we're all clean and all good, but not realizing how filthy we are outside of Jesus. But in Jesus, we become the righteousness of God. Huh? What was that? How is that so? You guys always ask great questions. Jesus is perfect, and he paid the price for all of us when he died on the cross for our sins. And all we have to do to become the righteousness of God is believe and accept this truth, the truth. It cannot happen any other way. So when Jesus says that he is the way, the truth, and the life, and no one comes to the Father except through him, believe him, because he doesn't lie. He also says that I am the door, and anyone who enters by me will be saved. The thief comes to steal, kill, and destroy, but I've come that you might have an abundant life. For those of you who already believe this, then I encourage you to study the scriptures that were referenced today and allow them to strengthen your faith and confidence in God. For those of you who don't believe yet, I still encourage you to study these scriptures and allow God to draw you closer to him. Until next time, that's it.